Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Healthy Shift Worker TV. Today I want to talk about one of the biggest nutritional myths out there, and that is that we need to be eating every 2 to 3 hours to keep our metabolism up. This statement is based on zero scientific evidence and it just supports the big food industry. Now, what do I mean by the big food industry? Well, it refers to around 10 major companies that, interestingly enough, employ scientists to make the food more palatable so that you eat more. Some of these companies include the likes of Kellogg's, Mars, PepsiCo, and Coca-Cola, and all designed to basically sell as much as they can, to make as much money as they can. So ultimately they don't really have much interest in your health and well-being. So when it comes to your metabolism, it's actually mostly governed by hormone function, and from one endocrine gland in particular called the thyroid gland. So it absolutely has, like your metabolism has absolutely nothing to do with how often that you're eating. And in fact, if you're eating too often, it can actually be quite detrimental for most people on their health and well-being. And that is because when you're continually putting food, we're eating, it actually puts your body into a state of sugar burning mode instead of fat burning mode. So if you're somebody that is struggling to lose weight, eating every 2 to 3 hours is going to be one of the ways that you will put on weight, hands down. So if we think about how our body actually burns fuel, so there's three main areas, and it does so in this particular order. So when and you will resonate with this, because if you're tired, what do you feel like doing, or what does your body crave first as a source of fuel? And that's the sugar, right? So that's the highly processed and refined sugars, because your body knows instinctively that it will be able to use that quickly as a source of energy. So it taps into sugar or glucose first. Then once those reserves are gone, it will then tap into what you've got on your body as storage. So that is glucose in the form of glycogen in your muscles and your liver. So it goes glucose in your system first, and then it will tap into glycogen. And then lastly, once all of those reserves are gone, it will then tap into your fat stores. So you can see, if we are continually eating, your body is just in this continual sugar burning mode, and it will never reach to that point where it literally sort of flicks on the metabolic switch, where your body goes from fat storage to fat burning, which is what you want to do. So this is why not eating continuously and having breaks from not eating actually helps your body to improve its metabolic function, how it's supposed to function. So one way to help so that you don't want to eat every 2 to 3 hours, because we know when we're shift workers, again, that sleep deprivation certainly makes us want to crave more sugary foods, I like to refer to this as making the most bang for your meal break buck. So and this can be quite relevant too, because we don't always have that opportunity to be eating continuously, right? It's just kind of how it is, depending on what sort of job that it is that you do. But you need to be aiming to always include a source of protein in each meal that you consume, because protein is actually what helps to send a signal to the brain to that you've reached satiety, or that level of fullness, so you don't tend to even overeat. So you'll feel fuller for much longer, and you won't get that urge to want to continually eat all the time. So For example, for breakfast, you could have sourdough topped with feta and avocado. Lunch, you could have a green salad with chickpeas or topped with hummus. And dinner could comprise of a frittata, and maybe some vegetables on the side. So I hope that's given you something to think about, something that's a little bit insightful. I'm going to be doing a few more videos like this to debunk a lot of the nutritional myths out there that have been circulating, unfortunately, in the nutritional industry for many years, that's actually making people more sick and contributing to overweight and obesity. So they're not recommendations that people should actually be following. So yeah, anyway, I look forward to seeing you at the next video. My name is Audra Starkey from The Healthy Shift Worker. If you'd like to learn more about what I do, in particular running online programs for organisations and face-to-face workshops, please visit my website at healthyshiftworker.com or send me an email at audra@healthyshiftworker.com. All right, thanks for watching.